Guys, good morning to all. This morning I will do a video of I'll do a walking tour of Bridgetown, Barbados. Starting from St. Michael's Road, looking towards right here where Fort Royal used to be. Fort Royal, which was the agents from Mitsubishi vehicles, used to be in here until 1999 when they moved out. Now it is the #1 beauty supply in there. So this is St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. Come back to Queen's Park, North Gate, known as the Governor General's Gate. This is the entrance to the Constitution River route taxi and minibus terminal. I will do a walk through town shortly. This is the entrance to the Constitution River route taxi and minibus terminal with the privately owned yellow bus and the maxi taxi load. So this is the eastern side of Bridgetown, and this is the L.E. Smith funeral home right here. So now heading towards St. Michael's Cathedral, which is in Bridgetown. And this is the pond here. So I will do a walk video of Bridgetown. So this is Church Village here in Bridgetown, where this was a village, a housing area, a housing area, but they moved the houses from there to relocated the residents to another neighborhood, and then they changed it into a city park. And this is St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral here. And this is the Central Bank of Barbados, which is best referred to as the Tom Adams Financial Center. This is the track here, about alley that will lead you back to Compton Street by Harrison's College School. And this is the Central Bank of Barbados, which is also referred to as the Tom Adams Financial Center. In this building, along with the Central Bank, will be the Courtney Blackman Grand Salle, where they hold art exhibitions every Independence Day. And they also have art exhibitions when it is crop over, which is our carnival here in Barbados, all in the Courtney Blackman Grand Salle, which is a part of the Central Bank. And next to the Central Bank is the Frank Collymore Hall, where they hold concerts, musical concerts, like mostly music, like singing and other musical, classical music and so on. So this is the Central Bank of Barbados here, also known as the Tom Adams Financial Center. This building was built here in the 80s when Tom Adams was still the Prime Minister of Barbados. And this is St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral. in St. Michael's, in the churchyard of St. Michael's Cathedral, you will come across the graves of Tom Adams and his father, Grantley Adams. So this is the former Harrison's College School. This was the site of the Harrison's Free School, which was established in 1733, and then it was later acquired by the Masons, the Freemasons, and then it was the Masonic Lodge. Then the Central Bank bought it over. Now it is a part of the Central Bank, known as the Exchange, a place of mystery and discovery. This is over here, this is the car park here, the car park, and this is the popular discount supermarket over here, opposite the lodge. The Central Bank of Barbados, and the Exchange, a place of mystery and discovery, which was once the Harrison's College School, which was established in 1733, and then it was the Masonic Lodge. A brief history of St. Michael's Cathedral here. So, in this churchyard will be the graves of Tom Adams, Barbados' second Prime Minister. This is the St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral, the head Anglican church in Barbados. In this churchyard will be the graves of Tom Adams, who was Barbados' second Prime Minister, and the one who invented the ABC Highway and the Spring Garden Highway. And they will also come across the graves of his father, Grantley Adams, who was the Premier of Barbados and Prime Minister of the West Indies. So this is St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral here. So people don't really get buried in this churchyard anymore. People don't get buried here because it is full now. You can back at the Central Bank of Barbados. St. Michael's Cathedral. This is the graves of Sir Grantley Herbert Adams, Barbados' national hero. And he was the founder of the Barbados Labour Party. Grantley Adams founded the Barbados Labour Party in 1938. And Barbados Labour Party held its first meeting at the Martineau House at Lower Bay Street in 1938. Grantley Adams is also a national hero of Barbados. He was the Premier of Barbados from 1946 to 1958 and Prime Minister of the West Indies 1958 to 1962. And his wife Grace Adams is also interred in this churchyard as well. So Grantley Adams is the one who opened the Bridgetown port in 1961 or 64, sometime in the 60s, the early 60s. So this is St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral. Some more gravestones here. And this is the grave of his son, Tom Adams, who was the Prime Minister of Barbados from 1976 to 1985. Tom Adams is the one who created the ABC Highway in the 80s, even though he did not live to see it completed. He died 4 years before the highway was completed. ABC, which stands for Adams, Tom Adams, who was the second Prime Minister of Barbados and national hero. Son of Grantley Adams, sorry. And he was and the B is for Barrow, Ever Barrow, who was Barbados' first Prime Minister, father of independence and national hero. And C is for Cummings, Hugh Gordon Cummings, who was a doctor, a member of Parliament for St. Thomas. The St. Thomas Hospital at Rock Hall, St. Thomas, bears his name, as well as the roundabout in St. Thomas by the post office also bears his name, Hugh Gordon Cummings. So ABC is for Adams, Barrow, and Cummings. Adams, Barrow, and Cummings Highway. So this is grave of Tom Adams. And this is the St. Michael's and All Angels Cathedral in Bridgetown, which is the capital of Barbados. We will now go inside the church. St. Michael's Cathedral.
Yes, sir. We'll say it's back.
Yes guys, inside the cathedral now. This has the largest pipe organ in the Americas. The largest pipe organ, St. Michael's Cathedral pipe organ. This is inside of the church here now. So this is the eastern end. The western end, the western gallery where the pipes are. The eastern end. The southern end here, if you're looking at St. Michael's Road, and this is the northern end here. And this is the magnificent organ console here, which it carries 4 manuals. The J. Walker and Son pipe organ, which was brought down to St. Michael's Cathedral in 1924. This organ was played by two well-known organists. John Fletcher, who was the organist from 1974 to 1993, and before him was Gerald Hudson, the organist from 1921 to 1974. And now John Bryan is the current organist from 1994 to present. So this is an Anglican Episcopal church in the heart of Bridgetown, in the capital of Bridgetown, in the capital of Barbados. So this church boasts of carrying the largest pipe organ in the Americas. Another one more look at the pipes for the organ. So I will now go through the western gate now. The southern gate, sorry. The southern gate, which is leading you back to St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. And take you guys through town. St. Michael's Road by the Taylor Cycle Center. I look back at St. Michael's Cathedral once again. This is in Bridgetown. Then back up to St. Michael's Road. So this is St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. Back up to St. Michael's Road. That's close. We're going back up to St. Michael's Road. In Bridgetown. So this is the snack shop with Savings Plus supermarket which sells snacks. Taylor Cycle Center which sells bicycles. It's closed now. It's closed Saturday and Sunday. So this is St. Michael's Cathedral again. And the vegetable shop here. So this is St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. Another vegetable store here again. This is Price Street again, but the popular discount supermarket. And this is to take you back to the river and back to the bandstand. This is St. Michael's Road. St. Michael's Road in Bridgetown. And this is the former Tani shoe shop, Tani shoe store. Back at the traffic light. Yes, this is the $2 plus store now, where Tani used to be. Tani shoe store used to be in the area before. This is the Treasury building known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. You can see the Melwani store, Tani shoe store. All this building, this whole complex was built in 1989. In the late 80s, so that we built back Melwani's. And next door is the Bridgetown Mall here, which was once Julienne supermarket. It was originally Supercenter supermarket back in the 70s and 80s, and then in the 90s it was Julienne supermarket, and then in 2003 it was renamed Trimart, and then in 2010 it was renamed the Bridgetown Mall. There's Bridgetown Mall now. Yep, there's the Bridgetown Mall, which was once Supercenter supermarket, then it was Trimart, then it was Julienne supermarket, then it was Trimart supermarket. Now it is the Bridgetown Mall. And this is the Treasury building, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. The Treasury is no longer in here. The Treasury is now on the top floor in the Bridgetown Mall. This is the Parliament building over here, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. Again, looking at the Bush Street Mall, which was once Supercenter supermarket, then it was Julienne supermarket, then it was Trimart supermarket, now it is Bridgetown Mall. The Treasury building, the Barbados Revenue Authority, is on the top floor. This is the old Barbados Revenue Authority building here. I will take a walk via the waterfront again. This is the Parliament building here, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. And this is the Parliament here, and the Cenotaph here. Here persons lay wreaths on every Remembrance Day, which is the third Sunday in November, or the second Sunday. This is to commemorate those who fought in World War I and World War II. And this is the taxi stand here as well. So this is the eastern part of Bridgetown, known as the above part of Bridgetown. This is the Chamberlain Lift Bridge, also referred to as the Swing Bridge. This bridge used to swing years ago, but now it lifts to let large vessels across the sea. This is the Carina here, known as the Wharf. And back down. So this is the southern side of Bridgetown, the southeastern side. You can see some more cruise ships, some more small vessels. So this bridge used to swing years ago, back in the days. Now it only lifts to let large vessels across the sea, and it is now operated by the Barbados Port Authority Inc. You can see the Independence Arch over here, which was established in 1987. And you can see the former Manning's store, which later became Massey. So this is Bridgetown, Barbados, the capital of Barbados. I'm on the Chamberlain Lift Bridge, which used to be a swing bridge. You can see the Central Bank of Barbados once again. So this bridge used to swing, as I said before, years ago. And this bridge was also open to vehicular traffic until the late 90s, when they closed it off to vehicular traffic. So it now lifts to let large vessels across the sea. Some more cruise vessels here. And the bridge house, we'll come across another waterfront restaurants and so on. And all Independence Square over here. So this bridge is now operated by the Barbados Port Authority Inc. And it was remodeled and refurbished between 2005 to 2006. It was when the bridge was refurbished between 2005 and 6. When then Billy Miller was the Member of Parliament for the city. Treasury again. So this is known as the Wharf Road. You can see the Cenotaph again, which is in commemoration of those who fought in World War I and II. The layer reached every Remembrance Day. When they have the Remembrance Day service in town, the layer reached here. So this is all the Carina here, known as the Wharf. So I'll take a walk back to town again via the waterfront. And this is the Independence Square taxi stand. I mean the Trafalgar Square taxi stand. Yeah, yeah. You see the Royal Bank of Canada and the Parliament building over here. The English is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. Look at how the Nelson column was. Nelson used to be there years ago. For many years until the 16th of November 2020 when they removed Nelson from there and placed him at the garrison because of the George Floyd case. When the police put his foot in George Floyd's neck and he was saying, I can't breathe, and Barbadians got emotional and protested that Nelson be taken down from here. So Nelson is now down. And this is the Chamberlain place. Here Chocolate Restaurant is now. Chamberlain place. Chocolate Restaurant is here now. Chocolate is another fast food restaurant that is exclusive to Barbados. So it can only be found in Barbados. Over here, Manny's. Another branch of Manny's, which is a appliance store. And their main brand was Philips. Because Manny's used to be here for many years, all in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. And then in the mid to late 90s, the cost of Manny's wasn't here. And then in 1998, the Water Sport moved into this building for a little while to sell clothes and shoes. And then in 2001, Chapette moved in here, and it is still in here to this day. Royal Bank of Canada. Alright. Chapette restaurant is in here. No. I'm walking to town via the wharf. It's also referred to as the Corinage. So this is walking to the lower part of Bridgetown, known as the Western End. This is the Wickham and Lewis Boardwalk. This boardwalk was built here sometime in the 90s, late 90s or 2000. The dance theater in here. We can back up to the wharf. We can back up to the uptown.
They have
So this is the Wickham and Lewis Boardwalk, named after political analyst Clenor Wickham, the politician Clenor Wickham, and journalist T.T. Lewis. So this is the back of the First Caribbean Bank at Broad Street, which was once the Barclays Bank. Or Spirit Barn here in town, in Bridgetown. All these large vessels in the sea. So this way will lead you back to the harbour, back to the port, and back to Cheapside, and to the lower end of Bridgetown. This is the road that you'll use to get from town to the north or west of the island as well. All the waterfront here, the Dry Dock restaurant. They also have the nightclubs and so on out here. Liverpool Lane through here. And this is the old immigration department here in Bridgetown. The Carlisle car park, and this is Carlisle House, where the telephone company used to be. The place where you used to pay the phone bill and so on was in here. And this is the former Jolly Roger base, but I don't see it here anymore. They are building something here where the Jolly Roger used to be. See the beautiful life assurance building here. For immigration department. So we can back up town now, where you started from. So this is downtown now. So this will take you back to the harbour and the Bridgetown port. And back down to the lower end of Bridgetown, which is the country's capital. And this is Carlisle House. Yes, sir. And the Carlisle House over here. So this is the Wharf Road now in Bridgetown. Back at the Wharf Road. And this is the Carlisle car park. So this is now downtown now. Cockspur House. The travel agency, going places travel. This is Hinch Street now in Bridgetown, leading you back to the harbour and back to the port, the Bridgetown port, and back to Princess Alice bus terminal. The Kentucky restaurant. Kentucky restaurant is a mutual life assurance building. And this way back to the harbour, the car park as well down by the wharf. This way straight down to the harbour and the Bridgetown port, but I will not go down there today. So this way down to the harbour and down to the port. This way back to Lower Broad Street in town. Another chocolate restaurant here. Another chocolate restaurant here. Chafet, as I said before, is exclusive to Barbados, even though the owner is not a Barbadian. And this is the Kentucky restaurant here. The Kentucky restaurant. Lower Broad Street taxi stand. And this is the Mutual Life Assurance building here, which is now a part of the University of the West Indies. And this is Chafet at Lower Broad Street. And Kentucky next door, KFC. And this is a part of the University of the West Indies. I don't know, I'm not sure how much it has to do with the University of the West Indies, but I know the university has a part in here. This is the lower part of Bridgetown now. Former Caribbean Commercial Bank was in here, and it later became the Royal Bank of Trinidad and Tobago. And back up to the Mutual Life Assurance building, and back to Lower Broad Street. Back up to Lower Broad Street. This is the Bridgetown Cooperative Credit Union building here. As you can see, Trident House as well. Back up to Lower Broad Street.
Street now, big man.
Yes, guys, so this is the lower part of Bridgetown now. Get back over to St. Mary's Church, St. Mary's Anglican Church, over here. which was once the site of St. Michael's First Church. It was built in 1825. So this is St. Mary's Anglican Church in the lower part of Bridgetown, and this is Jubilee Gardens, which was the site of the Lower Green bus stand. This is Quartz Appliance Store over here. So St. Mary's Church is over here. And this is Jubilee Gardens, where the Lower Green bus stand used to be. The Lower Green bus stand was here for many years until it vacated this spot on May 20th, 2003. This Quartz store here. Quartz Appliance and Furniture Store. And the old Town Hall building on the opposite side. So St. Mary's Anglican Church is to the western side of Bridgetown. So Jubilee Gardens was the Lower Green bus stand until May 20th, 2003. The Quartz Appliance Store here, and this is JG Sports Store here. Just the market. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed morning.